Do you want to know if someone has a secret crush on you? It's always better to navigate a crush situation when you're sure of how the other person feels. Not that crushes are impossible to spot, but sometimes the fear of being rejected or hurt makes individuals conceal their feelings adeptly, and such infatuations get even harder to spot. In such situations, knowing exactly how the other person feels through signs can be a great help. In this video, we're going to spill the tea on how people act when they're consciously or subconsciously caught up in the sweet swirls of love. We'll dive into the signs and signals of a deep crush that people often miss. So, if you're ready to detect the unspoken love, dive in. Number 1. The joyful stares. Remember stumbling upon a mesmerizing view, a view that you couldn't keep your eyes off? That's the exact sentiment someone with a secret crush experiences when they look at you. It's like finding something captivating and they can't resist stealing glances. When someone has a hidden crush on you, you'll often catch them in the act of staring. But here's the twist. They might turn away, abashed, to see you caught them in the act of looking at you. It's like they don't want you to catch them in the act, they just want to stare. But why does this happen? Well, deep admiration for someone brings joy. Watching them laugh and observing them in their element is a source of happiness and contentment. So, if you notice a friend looking your way and swiftly glancing away if your eyes meet, consider it a secret crush alert. Number 2. Whispering allies. Have you ever noticed that friends seem to have an uncanny ability to know things before you do? Well, when it comes to secret crushes, they're practically mind readers. When someone harbors a secret crush on you, their friends often hold the classified information first. They might discuss you with their friends or probably tell them how they feel. But when that happens, friends don't miss a flying chance to tease. They might engage in playful banter or share a knowing look right in front of you, adding a delightful touch of embarrassment to the mix. So it might all seem like cute banter, but if their friends act a bit peculiar around you, teasing and nudging, and they all seem flustered, consider it a sign that there's a hidden story unfolding. After all, friends often spill the beans, even when the secret crush is still under wraps. Number 3. Virtual chatterbox, real-life shy guy. Ever experienced the curious case of someone flooding your inbox with messages but turning into a bundle of nerves in person? That's the play of awkwardness and coyness at its peak, the unmistakable signs of attraction and infatuation. When the Cupid's arrow strikes, there's this natural inclination to solve the mysteries of the person who's captured your heart. But for those shy souls, only the keyboard becomes their confidant, and their online territory transforms into a sanctuary for endless conversations. There will be heaps of messages, non-stop texts, and lively chats online, but once they step into the real-world arena, the shyness takes over, and the confident chatterbox morphs into a shy guy or girl as if their courage evaporates into thin air. It's a classic case of an online love dilemma that often hints at a hidden crush. If someone is indulged in this dilemma, they're definitely cooking something behind. Number 4. Midnight social media slip-up. It's 2 a.m. You're casually scrolling through your Instagram when suddenly a notification pops up. They liked a photo of you. In the world of social media, these accidental slip-ups speak volumes, and it's an experience that happens to almost all of us. Now, not only do they like your latest post, but they also accidentally like your pictures from 3 years ago. The real question is, why would they be exploring your history so thoroughly at this late hour? What prompts them to delve into the past, showcasing a level of interest that goes beyond the casual scroll? It's a subtle confession playing out in the virtual world, a small but significant gesture that suggests there might be more to their feelings than meets the eye. After all, in the age of social media, even a simple like can carry a world of unspoken emotions. So, if you find them wandering through your 3-year-old photos, consider it a digital breadcrumb trail of their hidden affections. Number 5. Serendipitous Encounters. Ever get the feeling that someone is orchestrating the perfect serendipity? It's like you always seem to bump into them no matter where you go. They first show up at your favorite coffee shop, unexpectedly appear at the bookstore you frequently visit, and manage to be around wherever you are. It's as if they've mastered the art of being in the right place at the right time. It's like they've mapped out the coordinates of your daily life and made an art form out of crossing paths. Basically, when we see someone often, we start to create a bond with them. From a strange, unfamiliar face, they become someone we know, and that's what people who adore us want. They want to be around us and have a familiar experience. So, if you find them consistently in your vicinity, perhaps it's more than just happenstance. It might be a deliberate ploy to share moments with you. Number 6. Silent defender, conceal anger. Ever had someone defend you passionately, even when you didn't notice it was happening? Imagine someone treats you poorly, and out of the shadows this person jumps in to protect you. They get furious, wanting to shield you from any harm. They defend you endlessly and fight to protect you. But here's the catch. As soon as they realize you or others can see them defending you, they quickly hide their anger. It's like they were ready to fight fiercely for you, but the moment they think you might notice, they tone it down and try to control their emotions. It's a bit like having a secret guardian who wants to keep you safe but doesn't want to show it too much. So, if you ever spot someone getting all protective of you but then suddenly acting calm, it might just be their way of expressing feelings without making it too obvious. They're a silent defender with concealed emotions. Number 7. Whispers of secrets. Do you recall that peculiar feeling when you walk into a room and sense a group having a hushed conversation about you? When someone has a secret crush, the echoes of their feelings can occasionally be unintentionally overheard, creating an inadvertent revelation in the air. Imagine catching snippets of conversation where they or their friends are nearby, and suddenly your name becomes a subtle undertone in their discussions. It's like accidentally stumbling upon a hidden chapter in a story you weren't aware was being written. Why does this happen? Well, secrets, especially those of the heart, have a way of escaping into the world. When feelings are kept under wraps, they find alternative routes to make themselves known. So, if you find yourself inadvertently becoming the subject of whispers, consider asking if there's something you missed. Number 8. Chameleon Charades. Do you know someone's demeanor goes through a 180-degree change the moment they see their crush? Well, that's something that happens pretty often in life. They're all smiles and exuberant one minute, but the next, they become quiet and a tad flushed as soon as you make your entrance. These shifts in character might not be accidental. Suddenly, they're adjusting their hair, straightening their shirt, or adopting a more composed posture. These subtle actions are their way of trying to present their best selves to you. It's almost like watching a chameleon change its colors, except in this scenario, the transformation is a subconscious effort to make a positive impression on you. So, if you notice these subtle shifts in behavior, consider it a non-verbal symphony of their feelings, each action a note in the melody of a hidden crush. Number 9. Beyond the one-word replies. We all hate the conversations where every question is met with one-word replies. It's like pulling teeth to get a full sentence out of them. But when someone has a secret crush, the dynamics of the conversation take a delightful turn. Their responses become more than just mere words. Suddenly, a simple question opens the floodgates to elaborate answers, thoughtful explanations, and maybe even a touch of humor. It's as if they've upgraded from the realm of curt replies to a conversational dance, eager to share more about themselves with you. Why does this happen? Well, when feelings are involved, every interaction becomes an opportunity to connect. So, if you notice their replies evolving into more than just one-word wonders, consider it a linguistic clue that there might be more beneath the surface of their words, a hidden crush waiting to unfold. Number 10. Memory Maestro. Ever had someone remember a bunch of facts about you, like your favorite movie, the name of your pet, or even the quirky story about how you got that scar on your elbow? When someone is practically a walking encyclopedia of your details, it's a sign of deep investment. Imagine this. They effortlessly recall the little things, the details that might even slip your own mind. It's like they've created a mental library dedicated to your life, showing that they're genuinely interested and invested in getting to know you on a profound level. Why does this happen? Well, when someone has a crush on you, every piece of information about you becomes precious to them. It's a way of showing that you matter and they're paying attention to the intricacies that make you unique. So, if you ever find someone effortlessly rattling off details about your life, consider it a symphony of their interest, a melody played on the strings of invested emotions. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.